Hey everybody, Nightmare here. In today's video I wanted to show you guys how to effectively farm for character shards. This method will work for every character that releases at S rank and below. Also for collab characters it won't really work because they have no story stage to farm from. But unless they release an event when they come out to farm their shards, then that's the only other way. So this method works for every character except for currently Toka, CR Mana, and Ellen, and that's only because of the fact that their story hasn't been released yet. So once the game gets updated and the stories get updated more and more, you'll be able to farm these character shards. For Toka, it's going to be a pretty good while because of the theater mode that comes out, and that doesn't come out until Mayuri comes out, so that's going to be a long time. So you're probably going to be stuck at S rank for her unless you do gacha pulls for her, in which I really don't recommend. You kind of want to save your diamonds for the limited SS characters that come out later on in the game, so I would say hold off on doing gachas for these characters. I mean, that's my opinion. Just trying to help you I'm trying to help you people, you know, spend your resources wisely. So this method works for everybody. If you go to the acquire and you go to hell mode, you're gonna want to hit the stamina on the bottom right here. You're gonna change it to the lowest one, which is 3 times, and right here where it says dual mode, you're going to want to check that, and that's going to use 3 of your versus cards. And for hell mode, it's going to give me a 2 times drop rate possibility. So instead of me possibly earning like 1 or 2, maybe even 3 code 3 shards, you have a chance of maybe earning like 6 from the drop from the stage. So it's not guaranteed, and the enemies also become stronger, but you're getting an increased chance of getting shards, so it's actually really beneficial. So I'm gonna run through the stage real quick and see how lucky we get with Kotari shards. So right here we only got 1 shard, and that's honestly okay, but it's not the best. And that's even with the versus cards. So you guys gotta remember, sometimes you could do a hell mode with the versus cards and not even get a single shard. It's all RNG based, so be sure to kind of spend your versus cards also wisely and focus on your core team of 3 at a time. So we'll go ahead and try this one, dual mode. Insufficient stamina, that's fine. Try it again. Times 2 drop rate. So on this one, we actually had a really good one. So that's 3 code 3 shards we got from this one, making it a grand total of 4 so far. I should probably get some more stamina, just in case. Do the same thing with the last one. And on this one we got another 3, so that's actually a really good run. That's 7 shards total. Like I said, do keep in mind the results may vary from day to day, and if you got enough stamina to spare and you're not afraid of wasting gems, you could also increase the chances, buy more chances for each stage, but you can only do it 3 times. So go ahead and try the last one again and see how much we get this time. And this time we got another one, so that's actually really bad. That's like the worst I've done. I think actually on the CN version, when I was trying to farm for Kudumi shards, I actually did it one time and I actually got like 0 shards. So I mean, I'll take a 1 that I could get. So if you're gonna farm for a character, I recommend doing it. Make sure you buy your chances that you can if you got the diamonds to spare. Also, another way to get character shards is by going into the shop and going into the fragment shops and wasting the spirit origin shards for the specific character that you're looking for. Now, I recommend just going, if you're to at least look for your core team members, which is your team of 3. Focus on them first, using the spirit origin shards, so that's up to you. But try not to waste too much. You could also get quite a few of these spirit origin shards if you break down character shards, but that's highly not recommended. And that's like later on down the road for global, until we get a new function for us in which these spirit origin shards and the character fragments become useful as well. So even if you get the character EX rank and you still have leftover fragments from them, like I do here with Kurumis, I still have 15. Keep those. Do not, and I kid you not, do not sell them. Do not dismantle them into spirit origin shards. Those extra shards will become more useful later on, and you're gonna need a whole lot of them for each character. So do keep that in mind. Spend your resources wisely and just try to farm up every character. Try to work on your core team member, your core team makeup, which is your 3 characters, which in my opinion should be 1 DPS character and 2 support characters. Your 2 support characters can basically compose of Yuzuru, Miku, and Yoshino. Yoshino and Miku become more useful later on whenever you upgrade their angel passives, but Yuzuru is actually a really good start once you work on her skill tree up to her ability of right here on her 2nd skill. Even that is useful for her, and you can start using her as a support character right away. So, and making an EX character for everyone is actually pretty useful, because later on in CN version, they have these bosses that you fight, and every character basically becomes more viable and more useful, even with limited characters that came out. So I really recommend working on everybody, but work on them a little bit at a time, you know. Don't stress yourself out that you have to work on them right now, right away. It's going to take a long time before they become more viable later on, and they start making limited characters look like, oh, it's just like, you know, are limited characters even worth it? They are highly worth it, but when you have somebody who brings in nothing but limited characters and you don't have a support character, then that's when you're going to realize, I messed up. I should have worked on them, you know, earlier on when I had the chance and I wasn't really farming for anything or doing anything extra along the way. So just take everything slow. Make sure you try to do it daily and just farm away, you know. Happy grinding to everybody, and I hope you're enjoying the game so far. Do tune in for more videos, because there is some news that I saw that I kind of want to share with everybody, but I'll put that on a whole separate video because it deserves its own video for what's about to come for you guys. So do stick around, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you.